Maddy, pro snowboarder, like total phenom, young pup, taking over the scene. Gretchen, obviously, you know, snowboarder, like holds the world record for the most X Games half-pipe wins. 4.
Oh, look at you and your stats. Good job.
Lisa Leslie, do you know who you are?
Yes.
And then you know Skylar Diggins.
Yes.
Was last year, she was on our panel of up-and-comers with Maddy.
Up-and-comers, and they just ran.
I mean, forget about it. And it shows, because last year I think I was asking you guys, remember we were coming back from surfing, like, can you just write a few things down about yourself? Because I didn't have any bios. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And who was there was a skier or
Hockey player.
Hockey player.
Kendall.
That's right, Kendall.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, can you guys write a few things down about yourself? And then look at your bio. And it was so funny because she was talking about it. She's like, that's a long bio, isn't it? Yeah. But it comes from the athletic department. But it has every single thing in here about you, and it is so awesome.
Yeah, girl.
And it's funny because we'll talk about it because we're talking about mentorship. But we were even talking about it last night, how we really did when we watched you. I was like, I'm so proud. Like, we all felt like we were your older sisters from last year. That's how tight this group was. So, anyway, you won everybody over. You guys both did last year. You won everyone over. They just loved how pure what you had to say, what was coming out of your mouth. Your feelings about sports was, it was infectious, you know, because we all remember sort of being at this stage. So, when we're up there again, I know it's going to be hard because you're sitting next to some heroes here and all that kind of stuff. But again, that's who you are, and that's what people, and that's what you're going to do, I'm sure. But it's just remember to always bring it back to that, because that's what people love about you is you're in it. You're at the stage of sports that everyone remembers. Like it was the best time in their career, you know, right now. And then we can move on to other people who mentor, and we're talking about the effects of our moms and how important they were, and all
Yeah, I love that mom conversation last night.
Oh yeah.
Because I truly believe that too. Everyone always asks me, who was your sports role model growing up? And I there was never like one person I looked to. It was, in general, it was like the Olympic movement that really inspired me. But then I always said my mom, and it's true, because she was the one who showed me this strength and everything you guys were talking about last night. I think that's so important, especially for all of the women here who are like becoming new moms or going, you know, like I think it's so important to.
And what's so cool is to break that down and what characteristics about your mom? Like what was it?
Right.
Was it because she was warm and fuzzy?
Save it for the
she
panel.
wasn't warm.
Good.
Yeah, but I'm planting seeds of like
totally.
of things that I'll probably follow up with. Of like going beyond that, because I look at my mom now and I'm like, oh my gosh, she was so tough, and she was so tough on me. You know, she didn't just sit there and coddle me, which some people might say, well, that's a bummer, but I was like, no, I want it real. Like even at a young age, I wanted it real. It sort of helped me. And what advice can you give others in the different stages or milestones of becoming a high-profile athlete and role model? So it's sort of you, like, telling them about, and frankly, maybe it's like, here's what I did, but also I think that the role of role model and mentor has changed. You know, maybe you see that. I mean, I do. I think that with all this social media, and that's what you do with your Twitter. I mean, you are inspiring people every single day. So, you know, the power of that kind of stuff.